All right. This has this horror tag. So this has the Steam tag, the user tag, the horror tag for Steam users, so it counts. It's Horror October 2022. Week 3, the third week. I'm not 100% sold on this game because it's an FMV game, and it looks like
Radio August, Dark Nights.
It looks like a 90s FMV game if it was made and whenever this made.
August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential hotline.
Olivia, noise.
Indeed it is.
Is this supposed to be a radio? When is this game set? Is this set in a radio time? Because nobody's fucking listening to radios in these days.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
The deer? It can't talk. It's not even a real deer. It's made of wood or something. Oh, okay. I wouldn't say the quality's better than FMV games in the 90s. The definition is higher. I don't know if the cinematography might even be worse. Oh, we're watching this again? I didn't... I only saw one option. Did I pick the wrong option? You're not going to say all this again to me, are you?
You're listening to Radio August, Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
I don't know if this is the same.
I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw.
Yeah, I think this is the same. Can we skip? We can't skip it. Okay.
Body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is
apparently we have to watch all this again.
Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via...
What is this, paint droplets? Is this slow-mo guys footage?
It's horrible, Poe.
You just take slow-mo guys footage for your video game? Okay. Let's pay attention to what this guy has to say to me this time.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
I didn't say nothing. Detective, what was it? Detective... Oh, I just keep my mouth shut.
You know why you're here, don't you?
Stop giving me There's not even that many achievements. I've already gotten 2. Sure, yeah, I know why I'm here. You think I did it. I didn't do it. I did it a little bit. The cuts are jarring. These cuts are too jarring.
You have one job. Don't get...
Stop cutting so many times.
You think you can do that this time?
You know, I think he was just like squinting his eyeballs. But because the 3-point lighting is so stark that the right side of his face is in complete shadow, it just looks like he was winking at me.
You're going to a town called August.
It turns out
Chief DuPont.
Blinking with one when you can only see one eye looks like winking. People with eye patches can't blink. They always look like they're winking at you.
This is who you are now.
I'm in witness protection? I thought you were gonna, no. I don't understand anything.
Understood.
Don't make me watch the opening cutscene again. Fine.
Splendid.
You told me I need to keep my mouth shut more often.
If someone
I was taking your advice.
If you're different,
oh, I'm a shapeshifter, right?
You'll be deprecated.
I can turn into a monster or something. But I'm not allowed to do it in front of people.
Just don't get caught.
Am I like what kind of shapeshifter am I? Okay, I turn into other people.
August resident Mia French.
Why can't I turn into a child? Hold on.
Barley, the 8-month-old basset hound.
Can I turn into a puppy?
Found outside Daryl's chicken and ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet.
Oh, it's these guys again. Oh, new people.
There are some rules. In particular,
I don't want to live
no
here.
shoes in the guest
I want to
house.
live in a scumbag motel.
Surprises.
That's where I want to live.
How long are you staying for?
I'm not staying. I'm going back. I'm going out to a scumbag motel. That's where I'm
fine.
going.
It's yours for as long as you
Down
want
the
it.
street.
There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps
You can
the
tell
weather will bring some
they've
tourists in.
cut these videos. There's like over almost 2,000 videos. It's either a little over 1,000 or almost 2,000. I can't remember. And it's just a folder. They're just MP4 files in the game folder, and that makes up the entirety of the game's size. It's just video files. It's like a 5.9 gigabyte game, and it's like 5.9 gigabytes of MP4 files.
Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you.
I might have talked to him.
You should probably go and speak
Can I
to
turn
the
into
chief.
this lady?
Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
You said I can't turn into any children, but I can turn into all the ladies I want, right?
You don't believe?
I wasn't expecting this. Apparently, this is a choose your own adventure game. I was expecting slightly more adventure and slightly less choose your own. I wasn't expecting the choose your own part. I was expecting it to be like a 90s FMV game where you actually control where you go a little bit. Fuck
That's
no.
okay. Sometimes life is just a stream of coincidences.
It's not really coincidence, it's physical determinism.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Maybe later.
That
I'm not
sounds super.
I'm not playing with cards right now. I don't want to turn into this lady.
Next season 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
I want to turn into the other lady.
Mysterious. But I know you're in room.
If you can
There.
I was gonna make fun of you, but you distracted me.
Shrug.
Gosh.
Gotta find me a good one.
Who is this?
Welcome to Poe's Curiosity Shop.
Is this the radio?
Do you have an inkling what this might
Oh,
be?
okay.
So,
This is
what I
this
can
is
see here
the
are
hallway
3
scene.
small
Alright, I'll go to my room. They had to shoot these segments really quickly because the hotel manager wasn't aware that they were doing a filming here. They weren't allowed to be doing a filming here. Oh, they swapped out those light bulbs with the blue light bulbs for effect. Okay, are we gonna get a choice or an option here? Is this... We need to take it. See, in a normal adventure game, I would just be able to explore the room myself, but it had to give me a whole
Crow.
a whole thing out of it.
Sound. We're not going to reproduce that here now.
Oh, we left?
Bell ringing in reverse.
I guess I'll play with it. Turn off the radio. I don't like scary stories. Guess I could go somewhere. I was just at the guest house.
My message. Chief
No,
Inspector Dupont.
you're a different guy. You're not the guy. You're not allowed to know that I'm a shapeshifter, right? I just want to know real quick. Are you allowed to know that I'm a
I
shapeshifter?
like it. Sam. That's your
Because if not, I have to kill you.
The job. Director Shaw. 21.
Oh no, he knows.
Cellist,
He
redhead.
set a cover.
Strangled.
So they don't think I did
I know
it?
who did it, but I need
Because I'm pretty sure I did it.
tarot readers.
Multiple tarot readers?
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying...
Is Bronwyn the one I talked to?
That's not
She
right.
looked pretty old.
It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something. And that's why I didn't
Oh,
take
yeah.
it seriously. Because things, I don't have enough on her. That's where you...
So what local theater group did they get the cast for this game
I need you
from?
to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
And how many people have blackmail material on this guy? I think a lot of people have blackmail material on this
I'll be
actor.
telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaw.
That's just my instinct.
Law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk.
You can't see my
But
cursor, so when I circled his face, it didn't have any effect in the video.
You don't have any real...
But just know that I circled his face a minute ago.
Help me out. I'll help you.
I'm gonna be honest, mister. I wasn't listening to anything you said. Can I have a gun? Come on.
Just a hope and a promise.
What if I transform into you? Then can I have a gun? Because you're supposed to have a gun. So if I want to really sell the part, then I'm gonna need a gun and a badge. Yours specifically. Oh god, dialogue trees. I don't need to ask him that. That's stupid. That's a stupid question. What do we know? What do we know?
Perhaps you should do some investigating?
I'm not investigating anything. I'm afraid. I'm scared.
Paul here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she
Who was I talking about? Who was I asking about? Violet? I'm gonna say nothing.
Look, if it's about the pills...
Not nothing. I'm gonna not say anything. Who's taking pills? Alright, we know Violet has a pill. She's a pill popper. She's pill popping Violet. You should have named her Penelope. Or Pamela. Something that alliterates with pill popping. You really ruined this one, writers. I don't like these close-ups of this guy. I'm really seeing all the skeletons in his closet when I'm getting this close to him.
Selected for a scholarship at Juilliard.
Nobody plays the cello. That's not a real thing.
More of a Bon Jovi fan myself. Don't read
Oh right, the person that died. That was who.
Monday
I already
night,
forgot what her name
approximately 9
was.
PM, according to the coroner. We got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
Okay.
They're as thick as thieves, covering for each other. Well, except the male one. You'll see what.
Alright, sure. Men are not allowed to read tarot. That's part of the... You can't get a certification.
Then that murder happens. Suspicious.
You can only be an amateur tarot guy. If you're male.
In her bedroom.
Yeah, we saw that in the scene. You didn't need to tell me that. Oh, I know, because that part was me. I didn't kill her, but I did strangle her.
There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold...
You're telling me secrets?
I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this.
Was it... Are you sure it wasn't chocolate?
No.
And now me and you. Probably the other detectives here. And are we sure it wasn't chocolate?
Perhaps you should do some investigating?
I'm not a detective. Oh, I am. That's the title of the game, huh? Oh, that was everything. Alright, we talked to the chief. That's what the lady I need to transform into was on about earlier, wasn't it? Oh, we got a lot of options now. Let's start with Violet. Oh, that was Violet.
Already.
I have now. And I wanted to know about your pill popping.
Clozapine. I think.
Yeah, I know that.
Right.
I'm aware of clozapine.
I'm a very anxious person.
You know, you're only supposed to take like one of those.
I don't
That's
know,
one of the
Dr.
things
Sam,
you can
tell
use
me.
it for. Some mood stabilizer is one of its. I'm not a pharmacist, lady. Why are you itching? Are you sure you're not also doing heroines? You're awfully itchy. Can I transform into you?
Strangest thing. I honestly don't remember. But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
They're really focusing on her arms.
No, and I didn't murder her, if that's what you're
But did you know her? Did you know her name? Because I have a hard time remembering her name.
Not
So-
really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
That's not a thing that non-murderers say about people. I'm just gonna let that one go, though.
She reminds me of me, but without my intellect. Nice.
I wouldn't
yes,
call this
that's a
lady
good
nice.
description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
That was in the trailer. I watched the trailer. I want to know more about her sluttiness.
I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend. Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
Alright, the first thing I'm gonna do is tell him that you sent me.
They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave,
All of them?
actually.
all of the other guests are tarot readers? This whole place is full of tarot readers.
They may have killed someone. It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
Hey, I'm not a hobo, lady.
I'm sorry, it's a derogatory word.
That's not the problem I had. I just want to make sure that you weren't calling me a, because I'm sleeping here. I'm not a killer. So you must be calling me a hobo. Rude. I guess we gotta talk to the triplets.
Sam, is it?
I think I already talked to you, right?
We saw it in the cards, not
all three of you.
Feelings, impressions.
That's conspiracy as well, then.
Very powerful.
If all three of you were doing it, then that's conspiracy. I'm not gonna bother with that question. I don't believe nothing. Nothing but what I see with my eyeballs. And what I can see with my eyeballs is I can transform into people.
In my room reading, I found a trashy romance.
You found it,
under the bed.
or did you steal it from the victim?
It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
I still don't know when this game takes place.
She came to my room to chat for it.
Is this supposed to be? This seems contemporary. Everything about this seems contemporary so far, except for the hats. I'm not gonna bother with that question.
Chief Dupont thinks I did it.
I think you did
I'm
it.
hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
I'm not gonna. That's not in the plans. If I for some reason decide that I don't think you did it, then I guess
I did.
I guess I'll do
We've
that.
only been here 2 days.
But currently I'm planning on backing him up on this.
It's the truth. We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it.
Bullshit.
Trust me, Sam. We're on the same team.
I'm booking you for murder and conspiracy to commit murder. It keeps focusing on the radio. I think that's because it's supposed to be on. It expects you to have the radio on. I'm going to leave it off because it's annoying. All right, Lex Rain's turn. Oh, this is the man.
Burglaring us.
He's got a weird smile. Did they draw that on him? He looks like he's been sliced open. I'm not introducing myself. I don't like people who've got the weird smiles and the chili bowl haircuts.
Sam.
Who fucking told you that?
I look like a Sam.
That's not my problem. Take it up with my mom and dad. They're the one that named me.
We did a reading. A
group reading.
With a special tarot deck.
This is getting mighty suspicious.
The three of us get together and read the same cards. Bronwyn says it makes the whole thing stronger or more powerful or something.
It just sounds like you're cutting corners. You should have all three done separate readings. Oh, then what? You should have done that.
Mercury.
That should have been.
It's not exactly from here.
Mercury tarot deck.
With a normal tarot
That's
deck,
probably real. The type of people that would write this game would probably have looked up, would probably know all sorts of things about different kinds of fucking tarot decks and shit.
It's a special deck.
You're a special deck. I'm done here. No, let me see it.
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
God damn it, I have to talk to her again? I already talked to her. Do you know Dorito?
I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
Well, if you call cello a talent. Yeah, tell me who the next victim is.
Hold on a sec.
It's obviously a serial killer. Well, look at you.
We'll do another group reading soon.
Did you get a hair lip fixed or something? You should just grow out your mustache to cover that up.
I was in my room. Praying, actually.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
I don't care.
That the girl would be safe.
Obviously, that's not going to work. You should have hung out outside her house. That's what I do whenever I'm worried about a girl's well-being. Is I just sit outside her house. I hide in the bushes, and I make sure nobody else but me approaches her door.
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously.
It's a fake accent.
And the chief. And now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Fake accent and fake disability.
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
I don't care. The happy squirrel.
You've done your research. The happy squirrel was vague and mysterious, but not evil. The Five of Swords. I think so anyway.
It doesn't have to be evil to be dangerous.
They want, no matter the cost.
So I couldn't even get the right answer?
Yeah,
you gotta give me the right answer if you're gonna give me multiple quizzes.
That's Dorota. And Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know.
No, I don't know.
Swords in general are bad.
I don't know why you didn't do 3 different readings. You get more accurate results.
So pretty well.
I'm not gonna ask that.
You knew the chief's got it all wrong.
I'll just let her talk.
Never hurt anyone. But I'm sure a smart detective like you can help prove she's innocent. Ah, that's mean. She didn't do it anyway.
I still think she's the one that did it. Unless you want me to think that you did it. Do you want me to think you did it? Here, I'll ask you questions about that.
Bronwyn, we were
I don't want to know what you were doing with each other. I don't need to know about your family dynamics.
No, I mean, yeah.
I mean, your nails aren't painted. You cleaned it off right away? Why did you paint them?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards of Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
Then why don't you just fucking start doing something normal? If this is dull to you, then you can do something normal. It'll be just as dull and people won't think you're weird.
I didn't say job.
You said job.
Job.
The subtitle said job. I already saw it. I'm not gonna grace that with a response.
Yeah, it's a tarot thing you won't understand.
Sure. I feel like you gave me the same response as if I had asked, but I assure you I didn't ask. Guess I gotta talk to this one again. Let me see the deck.
Sure.
Let me see your weird deck.
Just get it. It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you.
Yeah, I don't need you to. I don't need the double entendre.
Questions, it more asks them.
The double entendre will get you nowhere with me, lady. I don't want a reading. I just want to see the deck.
There's nothing particularly special about it.
Let me see the deck.
Where it's from, what it does, and how it behaves.
Fine. Violet. I hear that some of the guests think you're stinky. Okay, nothing. I can't tell her that. Can I go to sleep now?
Somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
Well, superheroes do that too. They find somewhere safe. I can turn into anybody I want. Well, I've been pining over becoming Violet the whole game, so I should probably give her a shot first. Alright, can I save? Or is it autosave? I have a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna get captured. Must be autosave. Why am I Violet? I'm gonna turn the radio on. I'm gonna pretend that I'm upset that the radio's off.
The hunter now becomes the hunted, freezes. My hand seize him with strength many times my own.
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
Sure.
Great. What do you want to know?
Me, Violet wants
the murder.
Oh, I've got voice acting when I'm being different people. Who's Sam? I can't. Oh, me. I'm Sam.
The moon. A card of illusion and deception. It shines, but really it's just a dusty old rock. Seems there's more to our detective friend than meets the eye.
Did you sleep well last night?
The shit me.
I don't care about that. Well, yep, it was because of the thing. Well, at any rate, that's the shape-shifting detective. It seems like it's just going to be more of this for the whole thing, and I don't think I can keep it going for 3 to 4 hours. So we'll play something else next week in the continuation of Horror October 2022.